Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey at Linden High School for Pope John Junior Lion 11 under football. Mike Formisano here calling today's action as we start the second half. The Pope John Junior Lions lead the Linden Tigers 13-8. It'll be the Tigers kicking off from their own 40-yard line to start the second half here. Pope John with 2 rushing touchdowns in the second quarter. One, a 1-yard touchdown run by Anthony Grego, and an 18-yard scamper by Mason Seeger. It's good enough for a 13-8 lead. We'll go over rosters after the kickoff. We get into play.
They're doing an offside kick.
Here's the kick. All the way down the field to about the 30. It'll bounce where Grego handles it at the 25. Comes back towards the near sideline. He's got blockers coming to the near side. He's got room to run. And it's knocked out of bounds right at midfield to the 48-yard line. Good run back by Anthony Grego to start things off in this second half. So we'll bring up 1st and 10 from the Pope John 49 right at midfield. 51 yards to go to find the end zone one more time here. We'll start out the third quarter with the roster. Number 2, Mason Seeger. 3, Logan Masway. 6 is Bennett Pucci. Number 8, Noah Kraus. 9 is Teddy Zwicky. 10, Ryder Espinoza. 13, John McCann. Number 22, Elon Nisbeth. Number 27, Alex Formisano. Formisano had a block on the touchdown from Mason Seeger that popped him free for the 18-yard touchdown run. So that's good to see. Number 28, Danny Filato. Number 56, Rob Zwicky. 61, Anthony Grego. And the handoff goes to Seeger. Seeger towards the far side. It's a fumble. Ball still on the turf. We'll see who recovers. It's going to be Pope John. So a Linden player had their hands on it, just couldn't scoop it up. And Pope John, thankfully for them, able to recover the ball and keep this drive going. That's going to be second down now. The ball spotted back at the 42-yard line. We'll continue with the roster. Number 61, Anthony Grego. Number 67, Declan McCarrick. 80 is Roman Pena. 85, Cooper Lapin. 87, James Mahalik. 89, Matthew Schultz. Number 97, Braden Convey. The head coach of the Pope John Junior Lions 11U squad is Rob Zwicky. Defensive coordinator, Dan Filato. Assistant coaches, Greg Masway, Anthony Grego, Jeff McCarrick, Jose Pena, Dennis Espinoza, and Paul Weibel. Here's the handoff to the far side. Over to the right. Gains about maybe 1 or 2 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and long. Athletic trainer is Gerard Graziano. The team moms, Corinne Schultz and Melanie Zwicky. Sorry about that. Junior Lions athletic director is Brian Carlson. Varsity head coach, Dom Gaston. League president, Rich Jessamaria. League VP is Dave DiArco. 3rd and long for the Lions. Ball spotted at about the 43. Filato in to the huddle. Lions scoring both their touchdowns in the second quarter. Sandwiched in between a 42-yard touchdown run by Linden and then a 2-point conversion on the kick. Here's a snap. Pope John going straight forward with it. Grego up the field, past the 50-yard line into Linden territory. Gets down to about the 48, but that'll bring up 4th down. Lions have to get to the 41. It'll be 4th and 7.
Alex, we need a big block, Alex. Let's go, Lion. You got a block up front. Come on, Alex.
So the Lions going for it. 4th and 7 from the Linden 48. They've got to get to the 41. Masway in the backfield. Handoff goes to him. To the right. Still moving. Gets down to about the 43. So a good run by Masway, but it's not enough as Linden will take over. Turnover on downs. 1st and 10, Tigers.
Let's get the ball back, D.
So it's where that fumble comes back to hurt Pope John. They did recover, but it hurt them in the event that they were trying to get a first down there and came up about 2 yards shy.
Got it. No, I did.
Let's go, D.
So now the Lions will ask their defense to go to work shut down the Tiger O. We got a flag on the play. It's going to be against Linden. It's going to push things back about 5 yards. Not too many men on the field for Linden. They'll bring up first and 15. Ball pushed back to the 38.
Remember, Declan, you got trips out here.
Outside
Declan,
the last guy.
Right
there you go.
Let's go, Robert and Roman. Let's go.
Declan, going 2 yards and cutting.
Steps that way. Get in there. Move out. Move in, I mean.
Quarterback in the gun. He'll take the snap. Goes to the right. Complete and met right in the backfield. Mason Singer with the tackle on number 9. And he's pushed the Linden offense all the way back to the 32. Great open field tackle by Mason Singer.
Robert, you got to get in there. Come on.
Right, you saw that. Keep an eye on that.
Well, the referee's giving an extra yard. They'll spot it at the 33.
Get after him.
Braden, come here.
Second and long for Linden. Lions lead 13-8. We're in the third quarter.
Stay home. Stay home.
Stay home, Ted.
Let's go, Roman and Robert. Let's go.
Here you go, Matt. Good job. Straight up, 2 yards.
Quarterback in the gun. That's number 11 for Linden. Number 9, the tailback in the backfield with him. Here's the snap. Hand off to 9. Up the middle towards the right. Met right there by number 89, Matthew Schultz. And number 9, Ted Zwicky. They bring the running back down at about the 36-yard line. Third and long for Linden. They've got to get to the Pope John 47.
Ryder, watch contain on the wide side.
That's going to bring up third and 17.
Stay home over there. Watch the trick play coming back to you. Ryder, watch the trick play coming back to you. Danny, other side. Other side, Dan.
Other side, Dan.
Mason, watch the trick play.
Declan, watch it.
Mason, take 2 steps that way. Move in.
Quarterback in the gun again. Number 11 for Linden. Number 9 is the lone tailback.
Go for the body.
Trips left. Pass down the field. He's got a man. Through the hands and incomplete. Number 15 was open, but he couldn't bring it in.
Declan!
So that will bring up 4th and 17 for Linden.
You got to fly over there. Ryder, nobody gets behind you. Come on.
He had 2 guys on that side. And Declan was going the right way. He just was a little late.
Matthew!
2 guys on the right.
We'll see what Linden does here on this 4th and long. Number 13, John McCann in the game for number 89, Matthew Schultz.
Danny! Step up! Why now, JJ?
Well, Linden's going to go for it here. No, they're going to punt.
Get away!
High and overhead punt. Received by Grego at the 46. He'll come to the near side. He's got room to run. Down to the 40, to the 35, and knocked out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. So the return by Grego brings him back to the original line of scrimmage. And so Pope John will take over. 1st and 10 from the Linden 36 will return. Pope John 13, Linden 8. We'll be right back.
I need James, I need Alex. Let's go. Yeah, guys, listen up, guys. James and Alex. Let's go.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey, where Pope John is looking to lock down their first victory of this season against 2 losses. The Lions lead 13-8, and they've got the ball for the first time here, or second time, I should say, in the second half. They turned the ball over on downs, but they were able to stop Linden on a 3 and out. The punt goes to Grego back in Pope John territory. He brings it all the way back to the initial line of scrimmage from where the punt took place. So now the Lions looking to add to their 5-point lead. We've got a timeout on the field as Coach Rob Zwicky wants to talk things over regarding personnel. We'll take a timeout as well. 13-8, midway through the third quarter here in Linden, New Jersey. We'll be back to Tiger Stadium right after this.
Switch your break. Come here, be the top. Fire off that ball. Butt down, head
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey at Linden High School for Pope John Junior Lion 11 and under football. Mike Forpasano along with you calling today's game. Thank you so much for joining us on this warm, humid summer afternoon in mid-September. Summer has not released its grip of the year so far. The Lions trying to tighten their grip on a 13-8 lead. Seeger in the shotgun. It goes through his legs. He's got to race back and fall on it before Linden can reclaim the ball. Well, that'll bring the Pope John offense to a halt for just a play. 2nd and long. The Lions in their white jerseys with blue pants that just came in for the manufacturer, and that's great to see. But what's more important is that the Guardian caps have come in for Pope John. The Lions and the athletic administration at the Catholic Academy of Sussex County talking about safety and making sure that the players have all the safest equipment imaginable, and these Guardian caps are fantastic. Right over the golden helmets, and yes, it takes away from the aesthetics of the golden dome and the lion on the side, but you know what? I'll take this 10 times over 10 for making sure that the players remain safe. And these Guardian caps, they fit right over the helmet. These blue caps are foam insulated, and I'll tell you, it's terrific that they have them. So, Lions up to the line. 2nd and long, probably about 20, maybe 25 to go. Ball spotted at the Linden 47. Here's the snap. Seeger rolls to his left towards the far side. Met in the backfield by number 9 for Linden. Drops him for a loss. So that's going to be 3rd and even longer for Pope John. Well, the Lions pushed back into their own territory. Ball spotted at the 45. They've got to get to the Linden 26. So 3rd and long for Pope John. Clock heading towards the late stages of the 3rd quarter. Lions holding on to a 13-8 lead.
Stop playing with your mouthpiece. Let's go.
3rd and long for the Lions.
Ryder, low and hard.
Grego in the backfield.
Stay with him.
Here's the snap. Grego to the far side. Tripped up just before the 50. Big tackle for Linden. That's going to bring up 4th and long. Coach Zwicky calling for the punt team. And Pope John will kick it away. 4th and long for the Lions. So Linden will get the ball back.
Hey, back up. Elon, back up.
Lions defeating the Tigers. No Bears in sight. It's 13-8 Pope John on this warm summer afternoon here on mid-September Sunday. Please make sure to join us right after this as the 13 and under Pope John Lions will take on East Orange. It'll be the Jaguars and the Lions right after this. Same channel, different feed on Facebook Live. Rob Zwicky, a new addition to the 11U squad. He moved down from 13U to help out with roster requirements, making sure that 11U had enough players due to injuries. Here's the punt down the field. Takes a bounce at about the 46, and they'll down it there. So 1st and 10 for Linden from their own 46.
Let's go. Defense. Defense, get out there. Let's go. Come on.
Stop running out.
Alex, you're not in defense.
No. Alex, come on. Defense, let's go.
Guys, defense. Let's go. Whoever's on defense, starting
You got
defense.
2 guys that got to come off.
Let's go. Right up. 1X, 3X.
So action resumes here at Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey, as the Linden Tigers will start from the Pope John 49. And actually, as I say, as action resumes, we take another timeout. We're going to take one as well. Late stages in the 3rd quarter, Pope John hanging on to a 13-8 lead over Linden. We'll be back right after this.
Braden Warren. Nobody gets behind you. Nobody gets behind you. That was our last game. Oh, God. Logan, you're making me feel sad now. No. Go, Danny. No. 13. Oh, 13.
Welcome back to Linden, New Jersey, in Tiger Stadium at Linden High School, as Pope John Junior Lions are taking on the Linden Tigers. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's action as the Pope John Junior Lions 11U squad lead 13-8. Late stages of the third quarter here in Linden, New Jersey. And actually, they're going to flip the ball, so they're going to start the fourth quarter here. We'll go back the other way. Early fourth quarter now, as we're through 3. The ball at the 49-yard line of Pope John to start this drive.
It's going to be a pass. Pass.
Quarterback in the gun, that's number 11. One man in the backfield, number 9 for Linden. As we start the fourth quarter, here's the snap. The handoff to 9, up the right side to the hash mark. Brought right down at about the 50-yard line. Good tackle by number 89, Matthew Schultz. That'll bring up 2nd and 11. So loss of 1 on the play. Number 8, Noah Kraus into the game for Pope John.
Go down, but don't.
2nd and 11. Quarterback in the gun again. Here's the snap. Hand off to 9. Met right in the backfield by Logan Masway, who races through the line and tackles number 9 for Linden. Great defensive play by Masway. And another loss of yardage for Linden. Knocking the Tigers back to the 47-yard line. 3rd and long for Linden. It's been Pope John's defense who's come up big here in this second half. They scored twice in the second quarter, but the D has maintained this lead. 3rd and long. The Lions got to be careful not to get burned on a big play on 3rd down. Right up the middle, they bring him down at about the 50, so a gain of maybe 3 on the play, but nearly not enough for a first down. That's going to bring up 4th and 11 for Linden Tigers. 4th and 11 at the 50. They've got to get to the Pope John 39. What Pope John wants to do is get the ball back and sit on it for a little while. Go ahead and wind some clock down and find a way to secure their first victory of the season. And you know this fourth quarter is going to feel like an eternity as you count the minutes down. Trying to wind that clock to all zeros. It's going to be punt for Linden. They get it away, just away. It hits off Grego's ankle. He's got to get it. Picks it up and is tackled right there. So brought down at about the 32, maybe 33-yard line of Pope John. And that's where the Lions will start. So it hit Grego in the ankle, and he had to retrieve it. Otherwise, Linden is a live ball. So, but he does. He scoops it up and is tackled right afterwards. 1st and 10 from their own 33. The Lions will start once again on offense, protecting a 13-8 lead. No room for wiggle. Linden scores a touchdown and they automatically take the lead. Point after doesn't mean a thing. That would be 6 points and it'd be enough for a 1-point advantage. So Pope John has to protect what they have. A 5-point lead, 13-8 against the Tigers. Again, please join us after this game for Pope John Junior Lion 13 and under football as the Lions take on the East Orange Jaguars. Right here at Tiger Stadium. Pope John and East Orange after this game. We got a good one for you here at Tiger Stadium. Pope John looking to post their first victory of the season on the board as they lead 13-8. Touchdown runs by Anthony Grego and Mason Seeger have done the job for Pope John so far. Along with a point after for Pope John. Seeger under center. Run up the middle. Still on his feet. And is able to go ahead and bring it down to about the 40-yard line. Handoff goes to Logan Masway. Gains about 6 on the play. I'll move the ball to the 39. 2nd and 4 for Pope John. Masway's had a great game so far. Big tackles, good runs.
Get him shut, Dan. Get him shut.
Danny Filato under center. 3 men in the backfield. The handoff goes to Grego. Grego right up the middle and is able to gain the 44. And that's good enough for a Pope John first down. The Lions on the move. We'll spot the ball at the 44. 1st and 10, Pope John. Early stages of the 4th quarter, and we got a player down for Linden, an injury timeout, so we're going to take one as well. Pope John leads 13-8 early in the 4th. We'll be back to Tiger Stadium right after this.
JJ, come here. JJ, come here. We're like, stop. JJ.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey at Linden High School for Pope John Junior Lion 11U football. Mike Formisano along with you calling today's game. Thank you very much for joining us. Glad you tuned in today as the 11U squad for Pope John looking for their first win of the season, and they are 3/4 of the way there. We're in the early 4th. The Lions have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 44. Danny Filato under center. Handoff goes to Declan McCarrick, who races up the near hash mark and gains about 2.
Good job, Line. We got to keep going. Line, keep your feet moving.
Good block,
Keep your
Greco.
feet going.
They spot the ball at the 47. 2nd and 7.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes to go here
5 minutes.
between Pope John and their first victory of the season. A slim 5-point lead for the Lions, looking to build on it. The ball's at the 47. Masway goes forward with it. And off to the far side. The ball's loose. It's on the turf. We'll see what the referees say. Was it caused by the ground? And I think that's what they're going to say. They're going to say the ball was caused, or the fumble was caused by the ground. So it was after the Lions were already down. So Linden thinking they may have a fumble recovery there and a turnover, but the Lions get the benefit of the call. They say he was down. The ball actually goes up to the 49. So 3rd and 5. Filato with the handoff to Masway. He goes up the middle towards the far hash mark. Pushed back, but forward progress will gain over the 50. Down to the 49, and now a big decision on Coach Rob Zawicki's plate. Does he go for it on 4th down here, protecting a slim 5-point lead? Or does he punt it downfield, trying to gain better field position and push Linden back, but the Tigers will get the ball? Timeout on the field as Coach Zawicki talks it over with his team. We're going to take one as well. We'll be right back to Tiger Stadium. Less than 5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. Pope John leading 13-8. We'll be right back.
Grego, I need Owen. I know it. No, come here.
Welcome back to Linden High School in Linden, New Jersey, in Tiger Stadium, as the Pope John Junior Lions lead over the Linden Tigers 13-8. We have less than 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. The Lions 4th and 3 from their own 49. We'll see what they do. They're set up in position where it looks like they're going to go for it. Here's Seeger. Seeger races to the far sideline. He's got room to run. He's got the first down. First down rush by Mason Seeger. And Pope John continues their march downfield.
Next to Lamar Jackson. Mason's the next to Lamar Jackson.
So Pope John setting up the table, and they continue their march down the field looking for dinner. Down to the 41-yard line. It's 13-8 Pope John. Clock continues to run. Less than 5 minutes remaining. And for a team that is basically new 5th and 6th grade players, a win today against an established club like Linden would be a huge feather in their cap. Ball up the middle. Pope John with it. Is Masby cuts to the right. Is able to get it down to about the 36. So Pope John continuing to play ball control. And they have it 2nd and 5 at the Tiger 36. We got another timeout on the field. We're going to stay with you. Please make sure to join us after this game, right after this game, about 5-10 minutes after, maybe even less, as the Pope John Junior Lions 13-U squad practicing on the backfield right now. They will take on the East Orange Jaguars. Pope John 13U and the East Orange Jaguars right here at Tiger Stadium right after this game. And then next Sunday, it'll be more 11U football. We will find out from Pop Warner midweek who the opponent is and date, time, and where it'll be played. It's a good chance next week's game will be at Pope John High School, as it's been 2 weeks on the road for both 11U and 13U. We'll see. Either way, it most likely will be a Sunday, as it has been and usually is. More Pope John Junior Lion football, 11U and 13U, next Sunday right here on this channel. For the Lions, they're not thinking about next week. They are thinking about right now and their chance at a first victory of the season. Grego in the backfield. Snap to Filato. Hand off to Grego. Up the right, now cuts back to the left. He's able to gain about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Timeout by Linden, stopping the clock. That's going to bring it to 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 when we return from the 33. We'll be right back to Tiger Stadium right after this.
Roman, can you go, boys? Come on. Roman's out. Coach, Roman wants Roman out. Matt, Roman, you're out. JJ, come here. JJ, come here. JJ, let's get this first down.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey, in Linden High School for Pope John Junior Lion 11 and under football. Mike Forbisano here calling today's action. Thank you very much for joining us. It is 3rd down and 2 to go for Pope John, protecting a 5-point lead. Here's a rush up the middle. Did they get enough for a first down? We'll see. I think it was Grego on the run. It may have been Filato with the keeper. It was Filato with the keeper. And it is good enough for a first down. Pope John able to get just enough for a first down. Danny Filato with the keeper up the middle. In fact, the chain gang on the other side of the field had the flag flipped to 4 for fourth down, but the referees overruled it and say first down. Timeout on the field for Linden. And the sticks have been moved, and now the flag goes to first. First and 10, Pope John will return. It's 13-8. Lions lead over the Tigers. Welcome back to Tiger Stadium in a close matchup between the Pope John Junior Lions and the Linden Junior Tigers. 11U, Mike Formisano here, calling today's action. We are late stages of the fourth quarter. First and 10, Pope John. Pope John will keep it, go up the middle in a big pile. Gain about 2 on the play. Second, and we'll say about 7, maybe 8. Filato on the keeper for that. The ball's at the 29-yard line. The time is winding down, and there's been a lot of timeouts called. 1:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Lions protecting a 5-point lead. So the clock continuing to run. Filato is coming into the huddle. The referee saying that Pope John will have to stop the ball one more time. We'll see what they do with it. Pope John right on the verge of gaining their first victory. Can they lock it up? The ball at the Linden 29-yard line. Filato under center. He drops back. Fumble on the play. It's loose. And Linden has recovered. A toss back to the running back, and the ball hits the turf, and so Linden with second life. And now the Tigers, they've got a long way to go, but the ball's on the 32. And so Linden, who their chances of winning this game were almost 0, recover a Pope John fumble, and they've got the ball at the 32. So now Pope John has to stop Linden from marching 68 yards down the field. There's less than a minute to go, but Linden with new life.
Let's go, guys. We have to stop them here. Let's go.
Oh, big stop needed for Pope John here. Linden with no timeouts. Quarterback in the gun for Linden. Here's a snap. We got movement on the line. Looks to be a false start against Linden. They're going to move the ball back 5. So now the task for the Tigers has just gotten exponentially more difficult. Ball pushed back to the 27. Referees looking at the time on their watches as they keep the time on the field. There's less than a minute remaining. Quarterback in the gun, moving on the line, I think. No, they don't call it. 11, fires to 26, cutting back to the middle. Past 1, now another tackle. And they tie him up at about the 40, can't bring him down. And finally, they're able to stop forward progress. And that is the end of the game. The pride has spoken. The Pope John Junior Lions 11U squad, their first win of the season as the Pope John Lions defeat the Linden Tigers. Final score, Pope John 13, Linden 8. And a hard-fought victory for Pope John as they get their first win of the regular season. Touchdown runs by Anthony Grego and Mason Seeger in the second quarter. And then the Pope John defense getting the job done in the second half. Team lines up at midfield to shake hands with the Tigers. A huge win for Pope John here as they advance their record to 1 win and 2 defeats on the year. For Coach Rob Zawicki, congratulations on his first victory as head coach. And the Lions will move on to next week with a win under their belts. Please join us next Sunday for more Pope John 11U football as they will take on opponent announced middle of the week by Pop Warner. But we will be with you next Sunday for more action. And please stay with us here on a new feed in just a few minutes as the Pope John Junior Lions 13 and under squad look to do the double dip with the 11U team, trying to get their first win of the season. They'll take on East Orange. So for everyone here at Tiger Stadium in Linden, New Jersey, Spike Formasano saying thanks for joining us. Final score, once again, in their first victory of the season, the Pope John Junior Lions defeat the Linden Tigers 13-8. Have a good week, everyone. We'll see you next Sunday for more Pope John Junior Lion 11U football.